Hey there and welcome to Warm Water Diver. My name is Martin, and today we are having a look at the Suunto Zoop Novo. Suunto came out with the Zoop in 2010, and it quickly became one of the best-selling entry-level dive computers in the world. The popular model's replacement is the Suunto Zoop Novo. The Zoop Novo is like the original but has more features, and this will keep Suunto at the top of the market. The Suunto Zoop Novo. What you need to know. Here are some of the best things about the Suunto Zoop Novo. Oversized and made to last. Most of the time, the overall design of a dive computer would not be a big reason to buy it. But it's a big plus for the Zoop Novo. The display is big, measuring 4 centimeters (1.33 inches) in diameter, and protected by thick acrylic that can take a few bumps. The Zoop Novo is easy to read, even for those of us whose eyes are getting worse with age. It can look a little bit big, and you would not wear it daily. But let's face it, you want to buy a dive computer. The Zoop Novo design is perfect because it is functional, durable, and easy to use. Interface with 4 buttons. Suunto changed the original Zoop by adding a 4th button to the Novo. This makes it easier to move around. The mode, select, up and down buttons are all clearly labeled, and the big screen makes it easy to move through the menus and find what you want. The 4 buttons are nice, big, and placed in a way that makes sense. Even thick gloves make it hard to press the wrong one. Personal and altitude adjustments. We all know that many things can make you more likely to get DCS. If you are a scuba diver and realize you are at risk for DCS because of your age, weight, or circulatory problems, in that case, you can change the Zoop Novo's algorithm to be more cautious, giving you an extra layer of safety. P0, for perfect conditions. P1, an intermediate setting. P2, the setting with the most changes, more conservative. You can also change the altitude setting on the Zoop Novo, which will change how the computer figures out the decompression. The default is 0 to 300 meters or 0 to 980 feet. But you can change it to 300 to 1,500 meters. And lastly 1,500 to 3,000 meters. The Zoop Novo can show information in either metric or imperial units, as well as in Fahrenheit or Celsius. Nitrox compatible. It's easy to set up the computer to dive with Nitrox. You must enter the oxygen percentage and the PPO2 oxygen partial pressure limit in Nitrox mode. It can be set up for 21% to 50% oxygen mixtures and adjusted between 1.2 and 1.6 bar PPO2. Audible alarms. On the Zoop Novo, many alarms go off when critical limits are reached or passed. This does not mean that it will beep at you every 2 minutes. There are different tones to show how important something is. High-priority alarms will go off if the decompression ceiling depth is exceeded, the current depth is too deep for the gas mix being used, or the maximum ascent rate of 10 meters, 32 feet per minute is exceeded. Whether scuba diving or free diving, the low-priority alarm will go off when you reach the maximum depth you set. Logbook memory. The Zoop Novo has a large logbook memory for an entry-level dive computer and can store up to 140 hours of data, approximately 100 dives. In free diving mode, however, this time is reduced to 35 hours. You can get your dive log from the Zoop Novo and put it on your PC or Mac to look at it. Even though the software is free to download, Suunto did not include the USB cable with the computer. You have to buy it separately. There are package deals available. I will put a link in the description for the models with and without the cable, so that it's easy for you to compare. The Zoop Novo's decompression model. Suunto uses its own RGBM model. The Suunto RGBM differs from the old Haldane models still used in some dive computers, and it can predict both free gas and gas that is dissolved in the tissue of divers. The Zoop Novo's decompression algorithm adapts its calculations to account for repeated dives, reverse profiling, short surface intervals, and diving for more than 1 day. One big plus about the Suunto RGBM is that if the NDL, no decompression limit, is reached, it uses a complete continuous decompression. Continuous decompression differs from staged decompression, requiring rapid ascents followed by sudden stops at set depths. Instead, continuous decompression slows the rate of ascent without requiring long stops at fixed depths. How will this affect the diver? If you go over the NDL on a dive, the Zoop Novo tells you what you need to know about decompression to come up safely. Instead of stopping at a set number of depths, the computer lets you decompress over a range of depths by constantly adjusting the rate and ceiling depth as you go up. Suppose you go over the NDL, and your dive turns into a decompression dive. In that case, the Suunto RGBM will punish you by making your surface intervals longer. This will also affect your next dive. Keep in mind that this is a computer for recreational scuba diving. It is not made to be used on dives where decompression is planned. If you want to do decompression dives, you can put it in gauge mode and use it as a bottom timer along with your dive plan. These will be considered technical dives, and you should only do those kinds of scuba dives if you are trained appropriately. A lot of people say that the Suunto RGBM is too cautious. Is this a bad thing, though? It might be annoying if your friend has a more open computer than you. It's okay for an entry-level computer to be cautious, especially if you dive more than once a day. Service support from Suunto. Suunto backs the Zoop Novo for 2 years, just like they do with all their dive computers. If there is a problem with the product during this time, customers can take it to any Suunto service center to get it fixed for free. This obviously does not cover damage caused by improper use or diver error. Visit their website or call Suunto support to find out where the nearest certified service center is. You can fill out an online service request if you live in one of 36 countries, and send your Zoop Novo to be fixed. If your computer is no longer under warranty, Suunto will send you a price quote before starting to fix it. Most of the time, it takes 7 working days. Let's have a look at maintenance. All dive computers, including the Zoop Novo, must be maintained somehow. Suunto says that a full service should be done after 200 dives or 2 years, whichever comes first. This means checking the calibration, ensuring all the functions work, and ensuring the seal is watertight. The Zoop Novo's battery can be changed without going to a registered service center. Getting the Suunto Zoop Novo battery replacement kit is recommended, which comes with a battery, an O-ring, and extra screws. If you have the expertise, you are able to change the battery yourself. But it's important to know that the warranty will be void if you make a user error when replacing the battery, like a dirty seal or a battery compartment that is not closed correctly. If you are not sure how to do it yourself, you can always get the computer serviced every 2 years and have the battery changed. Alright, this concludes my video about the Suunto Zoop Novo. I hope you got a lot of value out of this video. If you did, smash that like button, and consider subscribing to the channel, which helps the channel grow. A free buyer's guide is available on my website, warmwaterdiver.com. Get yourself a copy of that. That's it for now. Have a great day. I will see you in the following video.